A recurring dream?
Yes, it is. My mother
Okay.
has passed on, but my mother and my uncle, which is her brother, they've passed on. But it's like I'm continuously seeing them. I don't know if there's a message there, but there are no words. They're just there, and it's just like peaceful. There's a smile. It's no words. It's just no spoken words.
And you don't know what it means, and that's what you're trying to
No,
find out.
that's what I'm trying to find out.
Did you watch the movie Black Panther?
I did.
You remember when T'Challa father had passed, and then he went to the ancestral realm under that tree, and
Yes.
then his father. That's where you're looking at your mom and your uncle at in the ancestral realm.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now, the reason why they not saying nothing is because
Mhm.
whatever you're doing, you don't need guidance yet.
Okay.
That means you already doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
So if you doing what you need for the family, they won't. That's they know how nothing to say. They just letting you know if you need us, we here.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but you don't need us right now, or else we'll speak up.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
That's
So,
good that's good to know. That is most definitely good to know.
yeah. They do it a lot. Sometimes they'll be in your room and you won't be able to see them with the naked eye, but it's like in your mind you can see them standing there, and you keep doing like this, trying to see if they really there. They did.
But I've done that because I felt a presence, and then when I look, I can. It's like I can see a figment in my view, but I don't see anything, but I can see it. I don't know if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. That's because you're not seeing them with the naked eye. You're seeing them with the
Oh,
mind's eye.
okay.
You see
Okay.
way more with the mind's eye than you can possibly imagine, because growing up, you've been taught that we only got five senses.
Okay.
So when the
Okay.
other senses is communicating the same type of information, just on a higher frequency of communication, you don't have a frame of reference to tie it to a higher sense. Therefore, you don't translate it. It's like a
Okay.
foreign language, right? Like
Mhm.
somebody can tell you a whole bunch of love and stuff in the foreign language you never heard. You
Mhm.
can't translate it,
Okay.
right? So you don't know how to use it. But as soon as you pay attention enough to the ancestral realm,
Mhm.
then it'll occur to you. It's in your psychic. The more you understand the ability, the more control you have, and the more control you have, the more accessibility you have.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so that's what that's all about.
Okay. And then also I lost a nephew years back. He was taken, and apparently it was through individuals that we knew, but he came to me in the beginning. He came to me often, a lot. You know, he actually spoke to me personally through my nephew at the time. And it was just to the point where he reenacted the whole thing through other younger,
Family
like
members.
nephew. Yes, to the point where individuals passed out in the middle
Yeah,
of him telling
he
the
was
story of what happened, like cleaning up the, you know, just a lot of what happened
right, right. The
without
details.
saying. Yes, yes.
Okay, now in the culture, the ancient culture is called being mounted.
Okay.
Okay, so if you study in the Buddhism and you hear somebody say somebody is mounted, they have no physical control in the 3D. The ancestor that's mounting
Hmm.
them, because normally it's an ancestor. Unless you
Okay.
are a practitioner of the arts, then you channel other people's ancestors for them too.
Okay.
But if but if you just a regular person and you're not practicing,
Mhm.
Don't mean you don't have the talent, the skill, and the ability and the birthright to do so. It just means
Okay.
in this lifetime, your life took you somewhere where you don't practice.
Okay. At that
But
particular time.
right now,
Okay.
just because you're not practicing, don't mean you
Mhm.
didn't come into this world with the same
Mhm.
spiritual rank and power you had in the last life.
Okay.
So your nephew was in your
Okay.
bloodline very high
Mhm.
rank spiritually.
Okay. I
So
believe that.
now anybody in the bloodline,
Mhm.
he can mount them, and they can't do nothing. He just took over.
Okay.
Now, when was the last time that you had a communication that you know was him? How long ago was it?
It's been it's been a few months, but it's actually coming up on the anniversary of his demise. Well, of his, however we call it, his spiritual
Okay, so
return.
how long you been gone?
2012, September, August 25th, 2012, August 29th, 2012
Okay.
is when they actually found him, and he was in water.
Oh, that's the worst thing you can do to an old conjure spirit is throw them in water. Because now you can just boosted all of their spiritual powers to the top. And that's
And
why he
and
able to flow so easily through the family members because he's using water magic. And the body
absolutely,
is highly concentrated with water.
absolutely, I truly believe that. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. And we're coming up on the anniversary,
Who,
I feel
who
the
in your
presence.
family pregnant? Who in your
Who
family
in my
pregnant?
family?
Yeah, somebody in your family pregnant.
To my knowledge, no one
Do he got sisters?
that I know of. Yes, he
Huh?
do. He has
Okay.
two.
Well, he on his way back.
Okay.
Somebody pregnant.
Okay.
Now you go and call your nieces and find out which one of them about to have this baby, and
Okay.
yeah, and then when you come back on, I know you got an answer.
Okay.
But
Absolutely.
it could be a niece.
Mm-hmm.
Normally this is how it works. The person
Okay.
he loved the most, other
Okay.
than his mama, because you know mama always gonna be.
That's
Mama ain't finna have no
that's
more babies
that's
though.
that's me. That's me.
Okay, now
That
do
was
you have
my.
daughters?
I do.
You gotta talk to them too,
I have
because they
two.
normally come back. The person they love the most, they
Mm-hmm.
want you to be instrumental when they return.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you call them girls and say, which one of y'all little fast ass wenches is about to have a baby? And ain't telling nobody. But as soon as you find your answer, you gonna know exactly who he coming back through.
Okay. Okay.
And he
Okay.
on his way back.
Okay. Okay. And you want to know the ironic part? He was musician. He was a journalist, and my mom's brother, the one that I told you that I dream about, he actually passed on the day that they found my nephew. So they actually shared that day together, and they also made music together, which is August 29th.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. The the August the 29th is gonna be it's gonna be scrambled up the birthday of the baby.
Okay. And it's
So
crazy because August 18th made 34 years since I lost my father.
mm, 3 and 4 is 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not picking up nothing on your father, sweetie. He
Okay.
he's strong, silent. Yeah, there you go. He's just standing there with his arms folded.
Okay.
He's not saying nothing.
Okay.
He's just got a stern look like, um, can we get this? Can we get this over already? That's what his face is like. The expression he got. Can we just get this over already? Did he have a beard?
He did.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah.
He did. And a
He don't want to talk.
mustache.
Yeah, he don't want to talk. He's
Wow.
serious. There's something going on in y'all family, and he's serious about it. And only you know what it is, you and your family. He want it over with. He want it done. He ain't participating. He said it's bullshit, and y'all know better.
And you know, and you want to. It's no other way that you would know that. It's no other way that you could know that. And you're absolutely right. I can honestly tell you that.
Yeah, he's done with
It's
the bullshit.
amazing. Okay.
You know what it
Okay.
is, but
I do.
you
I
can
do.
go play this video back for him and tell him that pops is not. He's tired of the bullshit. We gotta fix it. Y'all gotta
Okay.
fix it.
Okay. Okay. I can do that. I can definitely do that. But yes, yes, I just had to chime in and chief with the chief right quick.
For sure, for sure. And your nephew is excited about
Uh-huh.
his return because he's coming back in the golden age. So
Oh,
be prepared to do a whole lot of chasing the baby around when you get here.
it's gonna be a boy.
Now, it needs to be. I'm leaning to believe it's going to be a boy, but it don't matter the
Mhm.
gender. We don't know about the energy, who it is. Birthmark,
Okay.
something. He gonna have an identifier. You're gonna know when you look at him and y'all got
Mhm.
that connection. You're gonna be like, here, this fucker is right here. The spin way
Okay.
on back in.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay.
Is
Okay.
that is
It's,
that all you needed to know for now?
it sound promising. That's all I needed to know for now. I'll definitely be chiming in to check in as well.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to give me an update so I can know how clear this was, so I can polish my lenses up.
I most definitely will. I most definitely will. I enjoyed this and I thank you for the opportunity to be able to check in and chief with the chief.
Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you coming up.
I say,
Okay, I'm gonna let you out so I can take somebody else. Okay.
okay.
All right. Utu Loki. Utu Loki. Come on, Chief with the Chief. Let's see what you got. Hey,
Big Chief,
what's going on?
nothing much. How are you?
I'm peaceful. I'm peaceful. How you doing?
Grateful. Very grateful. Very.
Welcome to Chief and with the Chief. How can I help you today?
So I just got one big question. Um, Pretty crazy, but if anybody can answer it, it's definitely you. Um, I just want to know why I'm having dreams of like becoming a star. Like, why are my dreams so out there? Like, many people dream of having a wife and kids, and and I understand that, but like, why? Why do I want to
Yours
be?
is more galactic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, your inner verse
Mm-hmm.
is just as big or bigger than the outer verse. Let
Mm-hmm.
that sink in for a minute. Small minds contemplate on small things. Celestial minds contemplate on celestial things.
Mm-hmm.
You are a multi-dimensional being who sees its inner verse different than its outer verse. So when you dreaming of becoming a star, you already did that before. That's why you here.
Okay.
You just remembering who the F you are.
Okay.
You're remembering. Those aren't dreams. You see yourself zipping through the galaxy. You did that before. How you think your energy got here?
Yeah, I just got so calm. Okay.
Now, once you understand that, get arrogant internally, but stay humble externally. Your internal arrogance, you have to awaken your God self by determining that you are one with Source, you are God, based on how we interpret language, right? And in your mind, create a seat at the center of the universe, the God seat. Sit there and say, this is all under my will and control. And practice it, because it's going to open up higher realms of consciousness to you. And you're not regular, so you're going to accelerate faster than most people. So, as they say, buckle up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll do.
Okay.
Thank.
All right. I'm going to let
All right.
somebody else up now, okay?
All right, Chief. Talk to you soon.
Yeah. Miss Lady Diddy. I don't know how to pronounce it. Lydee. Come on up. You the next one, the chief with the chief on Chiefing with the Chief. Come on and chief with us.
I didn't know I was going to get pulled up.
This Chiefing with the Chief open
I gotta take my stuff off.
You all right? Welcome to Chiefing with the Chief. And how can we help you today?
I don't know. I have so much to say, but the first thing is I messaged you a while back to tell you that I had to see if we were like cousins or something, because a lot of my family's from the Macomb, Osaka, Chattawa area in Mississippi. Yeah, so that was one thing. And then the other thing
Okay, so let's
was
start with that. Let's walk through that first. Okay. What's the last name of some of your relatives? You related to any cooks?
I don't know, but our last name is Power. I know when I asked you something. It's in the chat. I would have to go back to our history because it's been about 6 months ago. I asked you this question, and you just sent like a smiley face back to me.
Well, we finna walk through it now. So
But I don't know all the names.
You don't have to know. We gonna see if we know any common names. That's all.
Listen, I'm not big with my family history. We used to I can't even think of the church, and I go to this church all the time because that's where my dad is buried. Because we got like I'm not gonna lie, they got like the whole plot up there, like all the deceased relatives is there. It's not Mount Bethel. Oh shoot, I wasted time because I can't think right now because I really wasn't thinking for you to, pull me up here on the live.
Well, you asked to come up, didn't you?
I did, but so many other people asked too, so I wasn't sure that I would get picked. Somebody said you have the same nose as similar eyes.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
What I'll do is I'll re-message you like one day. But okay, so let's move on to something else. So I did a past life reading a while back, and what happened with that past life reading, I was told that I was here previously as a male. And she told me, she said it wasn't nothing that I wouldn't do for money. And I'm like, what? That don't even seem like me. But she just told me, I guess my attitude. And she said when I reincarnated this time is that I'm looking for now the opposite. And I'm just looking like for love and things like that. Because I feel like there's more of me that I resonated with. But the past life, she was just like, girl, you were nothing nice. I'm like, really? And I'm just like, okay, all right. And I don't know how to take that. But I do know we do reincarnate into different bodies.
Yeah, but it makes sense though.
Okay.
So if you was doing anything for money as a male in your past life,
Uh-huh.
right? That means that you was in search of power.
Okay.
And you had enough money accumulated in that lifetime to realize that the power is an illusion.
Okay.
The power of wealth is an illusion. The real power is the power of love. This would make you come back as a woman now. Because
Okay.
now you're looking for mitochondrial control frequency.
Mm-hmm.
And this would say that you are looking to control harmonious life and the love that people have for you by self-presentation,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so you would be focused on service to others in this life. Whereas
And that's what I
before,
do.
in the past life, being the opposite, you was looking for others to serve you.
Right. And that basically that's my career. I work in emergency management, and that's what it's like. My heart is so into it to help other people. I mean, not even at work, in life. Period. That's who I am. If
Yeah,
I have it, I'm giving it.
yeah. So the
Mm-hmm.
self-discovery in the past life brought about you writing a new book of life, using the
Mm-hmm.
past life as the life you don't want to live no more,
Right. Right. And
right?
I don't.
So, and it's in your energy that you don't want to, that you don't want the false light. You want the true light.
Right. And that's me. I would rather hurt you more telling you the truth than making up any other kind of story that's not true.
Pacifying you with a lie.
That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not, I can't do it. Cause then it bothers me that I done stood here and lied to you about something that made no sense. And
Mm-hmm.
that's my thing. I give too much of the truth. And people be like, oh, you need to tone it down. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it. I have no other way to say it but the way that it come out.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's the way I should be, because if not, then I have to lie to myself to appease you,
And,
to make you feel good about something,
and now you don't
whatever that
feel good.
situation is. And now I feel bad because I done lied to you about something that made no sense. And then I'm a
Now
Scorpio
that's called
too.
integrity.
Yeah, I believe,
Now
yes.
integrity requires you to learn something called tact.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, you're gonna be like Big Mama. Big
Mm-hmm.
Mama say, "Get your stinking ass in the shower. You smell like a herd of cows." Right?
Uh-huh.
Whereas if you develop the tact, you just go get the towels and show them where the bathroom at and say, "When you get done, if you need to change clothes, let me know." You
Right.
just told them the same thing, but you didn't hurt their
But
feelings
different.
first.
Right.
Right. Now, sometimes it's required for you to take on that mean Big Mama energy.
And
Because
I
some
have that
people,
too.
but some people not gonna listen until you say, "Mother did not tell you." Then now they all ears.
Right. You're right. Because I definitely have it. That's why I told you I'm a Scorpio. I have that side, but I also have that caring and loving side that I don't mind sharing with anybody. Until you cross me. When you cross me, then of course,
Well,
you have to deal with
well,
that other side of us.
yeah.
But yep,
Catch this
I didn't
finger.
have too much. Huh?
I said, catch this finger.
Yes. And one more thing, and I'm trying not to be long. When a previous lady was up talking, and she talked how she lost her family member, and mine is tomorrow is the actual date that my mom and dad, they died on the same day, 8 years apart. And I was told that my dad had came and got my mama because she passed away second. Actually, well, I'm from New Orleans, so we buried my mother that Saturday, evacuated that Sunday, and we was homeless that Monday. But he came, I guess, because she was sick, and he came to get her up out of there because we buried her back in Mississippi in Osaka,
Mm-hmm.
at Kelly Baptist Church. I don't know if you ever heard of Kelly Baptist Church up that way.
I don't do many churches. All of the
Right.
churches they
I'm
took
not
me to,
religious. I'm not into that either, but
but
that's
every
what we
church
did as
they
a
took me
family.
to when I was staying down there in Macomb with my auntie was in the trailer.
Uh-huh. Oh,
It
okay.
was,
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
in the
smart.
trailer in the backwoods.
Yeah. Some small, yeah. Yeah.
They had a nice little congregation for a trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only like 2 or 3 trailers set up in like a little. One of them they cooking in the kitchen, and the other ones, they got other little study groups going. Then they got the main church trailer.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we get out of service. They sit around at the picnic tables and talk and reminisce. And had a whole powwow session going.
Because when you talk about that Mississippi clay dirt, I used to be playing in it. So when you talk about Mississippi and New Orleans, they're just like, I'm like, man, not that you were really there, but that brings back memories for me growing up as a child.
Because I know what I'm talking about.
You know exactly what you're talking about when you talk about that on the dirt road. Yes. No pavement, dirt road. Yep, but all right. Thank you for taking the time to pull me up.
All right, Susie. It was nice talking to you.
All right. All right, same here.
Let's see who's next up. Chiefing with the Chief. Mafia Shakur. Mafia Shakur. Anybody named Shakur is all right with me.
Peace, God.
Peace, God. What's going on with you?
Oh, man, I made it back for a second time, man. You know, I always watch you and all that. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like I say, for me, I'm really been dealing with the balance of myself, though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm kind of to myself, but at the same time, I'm for the people. I'm outgoing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm balancing the selfishness of what I have to do for self as versus to, you know what I'm saying, what I'm sharing with the people and being there for other people at the same time. It's like I say, things like just the family structure. It's like my great grandmother, she 90 years old. You know what I'm saying? So if nobody's going to do what they're supposed to do for her, I'm going to be the one to show up, whether it's going to the market or doctor's appointment, whatever it may need to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like finding the balance between that and making a way. Yeah, definitely from Baltimore.
Okay, so you gotta always remember, you gotta be your first priority for one reason. You can't help nobody if you can't help yourself.
That's true indeed.
Right? Now, you might be able to help yourself and help Granny. Because that might be what your purpose is at the moment until you get where you can help the rest of the family.
Right.
Don't worry about the rest of them. Worry about Granny. Right. Because she's going to be feeding you all kind of words of wisdom in the process that's going to help you see through a lot of foolishness because she got the age and experience. She's seen it all. She lived through it. We can talk about the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. She was there.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you focus on getting where you want to be and taking care of your personal business first and helping Granny is going to also help you to get yourself where you want to be because she's seen it all.
Right.
Right? And this is also other people in the family not going to be saying that, they're going to be watching. Right? And even if they're not saying nothing, when certain ones of them see you need help, they're not going to tell you need help. They're just going to help.
I feel that.
Right? But they're going to leave a weight on you until the energy tell them step in and help. Right? So focus on building your life how you want it, your heaven on earth, your wife, kids, the house you want to live. Design all that shit. How you want it.
I understand that.
And while you taking care of Granny, you are using the mitochondria she gave you through your mama. Right? And the love that she had, if she gave it to you, if she comes from your father's side, she's the same love. She can jump to your motherland mitochondria.
Yeah, she comes. This my mother. Okay,
so she got You was in your granny womb when your mama was being developed.
Right.
So she can help you energetically more than you can possibly know. By you being of service to her while you in the process of building your life, it keeps your energy balanced.
Right.
And that balance is what make your road clear up and move a bunch of bullshit out your way.
Definitely.
Good?
Yes, sir. Nah, it's always a pleasure, man. I'm gonna tap in with you more though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's a pleasure to be on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Chief and everybody that's on the movement, man. I appreciate the love.
Okay, so appreciate you coming up, bro.
Already, peace.
Let's see who next. Chief with the Chief. Blue Suns. Blue Suns, come on up. You next to Chief with the Chief.
Hey,
Peace, God, peace.
hey, man, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. Welcome to Chief with the Chief, and how can we help you today?
Hey, man. So soon as I hit request to join, this powerful surge of energy just started like rushing in my heart. So it's like boom, 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 and I think it's probably like I get nervous or whatever when I'm like talking in front of people. It's something like that. So I guess my first question is like, how do I channel that?
You got to desensitize from it, from doing it over and over again. If you want to get past it, just start doing lives.
Mm. Yeah.
But that's also teaching you how to control the powerful energy too.
Mm.
That's why I feel like that. It's powerful.
It is. It really is. I experience this when I'm like I smoke sometimes, and I experience this. I get like these waves, this rush of like powerful energy, and I know it's powerful because I can obviously feel it. It's just like, how do I deal with it? It's always the question.
So you got to learn how to breathe like a singer.
And I
Right?
sing too, and that's the other thing. And anytime I imagine myself singing in front of people, I feel that surge of energy. So I try to like just be with the anxiety because I know it's kind of anxiety